Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be like a disclaimer. It's actually gonna be a rant. It's gonna be a rant. This is gonna be my second time recording this, so it's gonna be long because I got some stuff to say. So basically, what I want to rant about today is kind of just like overall how Overwatch works, or at least how like people see the way Overwatch works, if that makes sense. I don't know. So you guys know I'm a Mei one trick, and you guys know that, like, I play her, I kind of over counter my counters sometimes, or at least I try to. I've been kind of flexy a little bit lately, or just like overall I've been more of a flexer now, because I used to be like a straight up one trick of Mei, but like I've learned to flex over the years, because sometimes it's just not possible to over counter your counters. Like, I would say it's probably like 60-40 for me. Like 60 I can over counter my counter, and then 40% I can't, and then I would know when to switch. But the problem that I have most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, most of the time when I do lose as a Mei, it's always because of like people's opinions about her, or like the bias that surrounds her, or just not even her, just like characters in the game that are out the book, like Zen or Lifeweaver or Rico, or when I mean Rico I mean Quirky. But like, yeah, like characters like that, like people just automatically look at them and be like, yeah, this is a L. And let me be clear. Let me be so clear. I'm not saying that like you should let that person play Zen even though they have a Sombra on the enemy team. Oh, because they're a good Zen. I'm not saying that like it's okay to be out countered. Like, I'm not saying just because you're a Zen one trick that you should just play her even though there's a Sombra on the enemy team, or like there's a Tracer. I'm saying if you can over counter your counter, if you're making your counter look like a bitch, then keep playing that fucking character. But when people automatically give their opinion without the fight even starting, like I can get how you can look at a comp and be like, this shit look crazy. I always do that too. But then I'm like, let me see how this gonna work. And sometimes it's good. Sometimes you can actually win with a crazy comp. There's mad cool characters in this game for a reason. I don't always want to play a Ryan, Soldier Cassidy, Mercy, fucking, I don't know, Anna. I don't always want to do that. That's so boring. Like, I love Lifeweaver. I love these quirky ass characters in this game because it makes it fun, and you look at a different way to how to play the game, and it just makes the game more fun. Like, they add these characters for a reason. Like, can I play them? Can I play them without someone looking at me like, oh, why are you playing Zen or Attack? Or like automatically without even a fight? Can I at least play one fight and then you'll be like, yo, what is this? Or something, like, or at least I would understand why after one fight you'll be like, what the fuck? Because look at this comp. But when people automatically give their opinion and automatically bias as hell, it's like, damn, bro, like, I'm not the other Zen that you had 2 games ago that threw. I'm not him. Can I get a chance? So that's what this rant is basically about. Like, people's bias, bruh. People's stupid ass opinions. People's trauma. People trauma dump all the time on this game. They have PTSD when they see a Mei. They have PTSD when they see a Lifeweaver and stuff. Not everyone plays the same. Give everyone a chance to play the game and then say something. So a lot of people, they like to throw in like, stats and like, oh, well, if you play this character, they heal more and they do this, and then, the character you're playing doesn't do that and everything. But it's like, you don't always need that. Are you guys understanding like what I'm saying? Like, Zen can Discord, and you can always need a fucking Discord. You can always need some extra fucking damage to the enemy. You can always need a damage orb for Zen. But should you always play Zen? Fuck no. Okay? You shouldn't always play Zen, and I keep using him as an example. But that's like the main one I can think of. But let me use Mei, okay? Mei isn't a hit scan, and I can probably fuck that Pharah up as a soldier. Do I want to? No, okay? I know that, you know, her icicle isn't the fucking fastest. Her little pea shooter, she can't freeze anymore. Boo fucking who? I still want to play her, and I can still icicle Pharah in the eyeball. Okay? Like, you know, people just automatically, like, want to bring up stats and shit. Like, bro, like, I can kill certain people as a certain person, okay? I don't always have to play Cassidy to shoot a Pharah down. Like, that's just, like, can people just shut up sometimes? You know, just shut up. You know, let me at least play the game before you have your opinion. I'm gonna show this clip of two guys telling me to get off Lifeweaver before the game even started because they think Lifeweaver isn't a good enough healer to even play it at all. And I feel like that's just the stupidest thing ever to even say. Because they wouldn't release a character who just isn't able to play. When I first started playing Lifeweaver, I'm like, what the fuck is this? But when you actually play him and learn his kit and know how to, like, fight against, you know, the enemy team, or know how to, like, position yourself, he's great. He's great. And I'm glad I gave him a chance. He's great. He's a great hero. And, you know, that's the opinion or whatever. And obviously they're buffing him some way, or I think, you know, by the time I made this video, I think they're supposed to be giving him a buff. But it's not like he's just, like, I think he's great. And it's like he is able to heal, especially the way I play the game. So it's like, can people give me that chance? Can people just, you know, let me play him first? So this is the clip where I'm just going to show you, because it's completely ridiculous.
Spend every moment growing into
Swap Lifeweaver. Swap Lifeweaver.
The warmth in your music.
Swap Lifeweaver.
Like listening. You? No, I won't stand for it.
Swap Lifeweaver. His heal combo is terrible.
The reason why I said it was ridiculous is because as soon as I picked him, they're automatically just saying this. And then he says Career Weaver, and then the other guy says, you know, the healer comp is terrible. And it's like, that's your defense, fine. Alright, but can we at least see how it works? That's always my thing. I know people don't like losing, I know people don't like wasting time, but if something works, then let it work. If it doesn't work, then I feel like that's when we need to, like, come together and be like, bro, like, we need to switch around. Can we at least see how it works? Can we not just go off stats and logistics all the time? Can we just see? I mean, we are technically, but can we at least see what the other comp has? Can we at least see how people play the game? And then we can come to our conclusion. Like, is that not, you know, am I just, like, completely dumb for saying that? So, right after, like, legit right after that, our Lucio throws. He throws. He goes into their team and throws multiple times. And it's like, they'll still look at it as like, bro, you're Lifeweaver. And it's like, bro, like, just go someone else and heal. And at this point, you know, I'm gonna be petty, because, like, you're still sitting here talking about me, how, oh, Lifeweaver is this, Lifeweaver is that, and you have Lucio legit throwing. He automatically threw, number one, because if you didn't peep from the clip, he said I'm new to Lucio, and then picks Lucio, and then throws with him. So it's like, but they'll still look at me. That's besides the point. We're not talking about that. But it's just that they never gave me a chance to start with. That's what I'm trying to say. They never gave me a chance. And I was explaining that to them. I'm like, listen, the way I play Lifeweaver, the way I found to play Lifeweaver, like, I can play him and I can be able to heal you guys, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we have like one healer.
And it's a mid healer too. Like mid weaver kill combo. Undefeated.
He's not that bad.
He's fucking terrible. He's disgustingly bad.
He's not bad at all, like, but he was biased,
so many much more than support.
I mean, that's true, but like, you didn't even see how, like, you didn't see their comp yet. I'm a flexer, like, I could have easily switched. As soon as I seen their comp, I'm like, alright, and let me switch. Y'all automatically said switch and automatically threw. Y'all didn't even give me a fucking chance. Like, shit is crazy.
Okay, so this is like playing Reinhardt against Arista, alright? Playing Lifeweaver and Lucio is terrible. If you played Lifeweaver and Mercy, that's good. You understand?
So you agree your Lucio should have switched in the first place, right? Right? You should have won Mercy and helped me, right? Right? Like, but what he was trying to say about Reinhardt against Arisa, what was the point of saying that? I literally don't know what he was trying to say with that. Can you guys explain? But anyway, so when he said Lifeweaver like wasn't the best pick when it comes to like heals and like his kit or whatever, he's just garbage. They wouldn't just put that, like, they wouldn't just put a character in a game that's so unplayable that he's just not able to work out at all. Because that's what he made it seem like. He made it seem like if you pick Lifeweaver, that's just an automatic L. That's not true. Like, at all. There's other better healers, like Moira. You know, Moira is a better healer. But how do we know that that person who's playing Moira is going to heal? Like, how do we know she's not going to be like the DPS Moira? Because that's most of the time anyway. How do we know that someone will pick a better healer just because of the stats? And they're just ass with her. Because that happens a lot. There's sometimes where you do pick the best option in the game for countering their team and no one can fulfill, whoever is picking it, they can't fulfill it. They can't fulfill their role and what they have to do. So it's like, just because we pick these characters, that doesn't mean it's an L off the rip. You could have the best character, and you know, like, it all depends on how you play them, honestly. And like I said, Overwatch, they wouldn't just put out a character that's just so unplayable that, like, as soon as you look at the character, it's an L. It will never make sense to me. That will never make sense. And then he said, you know, Lifeweaver and Lucio aren't a good mix or whatever. And it's like, you can say that all you want, right? You can agree. Maybe I even agree. But can we at least go into one fight and see what the other comp has? Like, that doesn't sound so ridiculous. Like, I know it sounds just a tad bit like I'm reaching, or like it just sounds like, but it's a game. Can we just see how shit works, okay? Especially the way Overwatch is nowadays. The other team be in shambles as well. Like I said earlier, the other team could be in shambles as well. Can we just see what the fuck is going on? Like, that might sound just a little bit, you know, kind of crazy, but that's just the way my mind works, I guess. And this is me just ranting, I guess. Maybe I could just be completely wrong about everything, and this is just the way I think and whatever. But that's just legit, like, how I feel. Like, can we just stop judging off the rip? Like, I don't know, like, you're not, like, no one's an Overwatch fucking expert, especially the way, like, who these guys are and where they are in their rank and everything. Stop telling me what works and what doesn't, because if you knew what worked, then you wouldn't be down here in this shit rank. I'm just saying. And let me just say this just one more time because I know people are gonna try to like twist my words. What they were saying wasn't necessarily wrong. It's just the fact that like you have to let people play. Like you can't just that just goes in general actually. Like let people have a chance first. Because even with me like being who I am and like me having content based around like talking shit to people because they're ass, I at least give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't automatically see that this guy picked Widow so he's gonna be ass. Maybe I'll even have that thought in my head, but I won't ever say it to him so he can like, you know, have that in his head like, oh man, now they're gonna think I'm ass. Like, let people have a chance. I'll let you die twice. You know, if you die twice and you know you're getting countered and you don't have picks yet, like, I'm gonna say something. As your teammate, I'm gonna criticize you. So it's like they didn't give me that chance yet, and it was just not fair, like at all. But yeah, this is not the first time, and it won't be the last time, unfortunately. But there's just multiple times what has happened to me where they judge me off the rip based on like which character I picked, and it's just so weird. It's so weird. I don't know. I might have like a humiliation kink, no cap, because I kind of like proving people wrong, I guess, or like I like choosing the weakest link, in quotation, weakest link of like out of the heroes and try to like prove that like they're in this game for a reason because they're just as badass as everyone else. I don't know. I think I'm like, yeah, I might have a kink. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I can honestly rant for hours about this game or just anything in general. Let me know if you guys like this, you know, kind of like video. Yeah, but that's literally my conclusion. I don't always want to play the game so vanilla. Like, there's weird ass characters in the game and I want to play them. Like, I love playing Mei. I love playing Lifeweaver. I love playing Zen. Like, I love playing heroes that aren't traditional, bruh. Like, playing traditional is so fucking boring. Like, but yeah. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you guys for tuning in if you guys made this long, and bye.
You guys should shut the fuck up and just heal? What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck I'm doing? What the fuck? I'm legit so confused, bro. Where did that come from? What the fuck you think I'm doing, pencil dick? Like, what are you talking about? I'm literally having a conversation with them. Who the fuck are you?
I can't get
You guys just don't shut the fuck up.
We're legit having a conversation. Who the fuck are you even?
Bro, alright, to give life
For real. Your name is PP Wander, you pussy? Like,
they have that much healing as the enemies. It's the Moira with 2k healing that's the problem.
that's what I'm saying. Like, direct your energy towards him, bitch.